Alright, we are live, guys. Switching it up from the usual Lugia content, and I'm actually playing Kyogre Lost in Box, like a deck I've been kind of... I worked on a little bit today. I didn't have a ton of time because of the maintenance this afternoon. There's sort of a project here that I'm working on, and I feel like it has some potential, and like if... I don't necessarily, I'm kind of afraid to play Lugia for cups, honestly, because it's a bit inconsistent for best of one. Not that Kyogre is exactly like a shining beacon of consistency either, but I just like, let's try something a little bit different. I love playing Kyogre, and I just kind of threw this list together. It looks pretty good, feels pretty good. Well, I only played one game with it, so I can't really tell you if it feels super good or not, but the first round should be up here. Or at least it's start time. Who knows if it's actually up yet. Okay, yep, it is up. We are up against Urshifu. So a matchup where Lugia would absolutely eat. And this one is like really one of Lost Box's least favorites. So yeah, not great, especially because I'm like not playing Dragonite. Like I can't go quite as aggressive. Like the Crab is cool because you can like one-shot Urshifu. It's just like not as quick. I need a couple turns to build up to it, and like I'm gonna get pressured very early. One thing that will be nice is I can put Bravery Charm on Manaphy to make it harder for them to Yoga Loop it. So like I think I still have a chance. Like don't get me wrong, I'm like not just like totally scooping. It's like not a match I'm just thrilled about, and like one that I would totally clap with Lugia. I'm doing fine, Zid. I didn't get to make a video today because of the silly maintenance in the afternoon, but I'm cool with Streven. I mean, I'm feeling better than yesterday, so yeah. Yeah, I'm doing all right. So my opponent not here yet. Pretty much your typical Urshifu list. Like we see a boss, which I guess is a little bit you don't always see, but we like pretty much the usual suspects the rest of the way. Okay. How about you, Zid? How are you doing? Like I kind of wanted a little break from Lugia. I could have played something like D. Oh yeah, that reminds me. I gotta fix this list. I built it wrong for the video yesterday. I forgot to put in the Roxanne. No Lugia today. Just taking a little bit of break from the Lugia grinds and trying something a little bit different. Doing homework seems good. Okay, my opponent still has not got it. You know, I mean, I've been playing Lugia for like several consecutive tournaments. Let's see, how many tournaments in a row have I played Lugia? Oh my goodness. I mean, it's like 10 tournaments in a row. I've played Lugia. I have a couple people, I guess, like sort of complain, like, dude, stop playing Lugia. So that's what I did. And I still enjoy playing Kyogre, and it's like a build that I'm sort of interested in. I threw it together myself this afternoon, so. Oh yeah, Crab is like really good into those hard matchup. It's just like Dragonite. Like the thing is, 3 damage counters on a V star is basically the same regardless. Like we don't have to play lightning energies. We could just play all waters, which is just gonna be better for consistency purposes. And I think like Crab has more upside. Like if Guardy puts 4 damage counters on a Guardy EX, we can just one-shot it. So they're like you want a refund? I didn't like put it on the thumbnail. I didn't clickbait you guys. Okay, I'm gonna reset, I guess, because like my opponent's mate, like I don't know. We shouldn't be this late, I guess. Oh yeah, I forgot to plug my stream on their Discord. Shame on me. I'll do that in between, I guess. Probably Lugia. I'll be back with Lugia soon. I don't know. I just like wanted a little bit of a break. Alright, maintenance. Fine. My opponent is added. So let's see. Yes, this is Kyogre. Quite the change of pace from 0 brain cells with Lugia to like maximum brain power Kyogre, but we're gonna do our best. Last time I played Lost Box on stream, it went horribly. I still really enjoy the archetype though, so I just like I want to still get reps in with the deck. It's always like an interesting experience to play Lost Box. You really never know how it's gonna go. Okay, let's see. We finally get Lost Guy 2004. All right, let's get it. Like, I'm probably still playing Lugia for cups, just something a little bit different. Like, I mean, if I'm afraid of consistency issues with Lugia, I still should be yeah, 40 chests for sure. Like, the upside is so much higher, but at the expense of brain power. Going second sucks. Yeah, I just like, and like, this is just an idea that been working on, so could totally suck, could be good. But hey, why not find out live? Opening Manaphy is sketchy. Wait, I can eat this back into the deck. Oh no, only on the bench. Okay, I was like, it'd be objectively better to open Pidgeot if this could be from anywhere. I have 10. I got third at a league challenge. Yeah, that was so frustrating because my only loss was to Squovet hitting their 1 out, or like one of their 3 outs, and if Squovet didn't hit it, I won. It was so depressing. That was like a couple months back. But I have a double cup, not this weekend but next weekend. I'm very excited because there is potentially, like, I haven't played at these game stores since pre-COVID, and I know some big name players go to these game stores, so sometimes they occasionally should show up. So I love to have play against some of those guys. This will be my first cup since I think January or February 2020. Like, the last tournament I played in pre-COVID was a cup, and like everyone knew the shutdown was coming then. It was kind of just like, hey, I think I actually clinched my world invite with that last cup. I don't know. I don't know. Should I name drop them or not? I mean, there are like definitely some bigger players. I might make a post about it. If they are there, or I play against them or something. Like, I don't want to, like, I don't know. I don't know if that's like hype, but like just say something that doesn't actually happen to be true, I guess. Okay, VIP is good. Klara is good. Sableye really isn't. Okay, we'll do that. Sableye is decent, but like not this early. So I'll go ahead and slam down that VIP. I have back in hand, don't I? So I have the spits. Let's go ahead and do this. I have to spit this turn early. Okay, let's conceal at the psychic. I should have price checked, but I'm a noob, so don't mind me, guys. Okay, that is 2. So let's cart and get up to 4. I'd really like to find the Bravery Charm this turn. Oh man, challenge to a Friday night challenge, pretty banger. Turbo LZB right now. I mean, it can't be awful. I mean, let me 1 second, please. Okay, let me finish what I'm doing here, and then I'll get there. I actually don't want to blow this. There is. This is a tournament. This is the Deck Out Gaming tournament tonight. It's like we at least get the punch with Cram, put it into Crab range. Like, the cool thing about Crab is it really can be a 6 prize carry if I do it right. Turbo is, I don't know if it is or not. It didn't have like an amazing, I mean, like, the Kyogre build won, but I totally understand not, no, it's fine, it's fine. I just like wanted to make sure I finished my turn. Like, the Kyogre build just won, but I understand not wanting to play that. I don't think Turbo is a bad play. Like, there's just like so many decent plays this format. It's like hard to really like say like 100% play this or 100% don't play this. It's a pretty solid question though, please. Okay. I honestly don't hate Turbo. Like, if that's what you like playing, that's what you feel good playing, then I like. And also I don't know if, since you're a senior, right? So I don't know how stiff the competition will be, because like some areas there are some pretty good seniors, but other areas, there's just like one competent senior. Bringing Giratina, that is definitely not a bad call. You can't really go wrong with Giratina. Like, I guess best of 1 Tina is sketchy, but best of 3 league challenges are even sketchier. So, yeah, there were a couple cups this weekend, a little ways away from me, but, oh, I'm probably playing Lugia for those cups, or at least play Lugia to the first cup, just because that's what I've been doing quite well with. I feel very comfortable with the deck. I mean, I have all the cards for it. Yeah, I get that. It is kind of a gross feeling. I mean, the double guiders. I really would love to find my Bravery Charm this turn. I might, if I can. I like Town Store. I would like Forest Seal. I should have price checked for it, honestly. I'm just like kind of a noob. Like the Kyogre build hands down has way more upside. Like, you cannot deny that. But also it's like Galaxy Brain to play. So I totally like understand being like, nah, Kyogre's not it. Really sort of a personal preference thing. And like I okay. Well, it's not always necessarily the quantity of players, it's like the quality of players, because like sometimes, like back when I'd be a junior senior, there'd be like 10 other juniors, but I'd be like the only one who knew how to play Pokemon, really. So like it didn't matter really that there was so like you don't have to necessarily metagame, or like as long as your deck is consistent. I think that's the most important part of being in a lower age division. Town Store's cracked. I want the Colress. But like I should have maybe. Greninja's like not bad to like set up these for like these to be crabbed. I'm just like not quite there. Let's just grab the cart. Okay. First things first, let's play Mirage Gate. Okay. Oh no! Wait, both my tools are priced? Oh no! Oh no! Alright, well, we are probably about to get board wiped then by... That's why you price check, kids. Yeah. But like, also, I screwed up. I should have never grabbed this card if I, actually price checked if I wasn't a noob. Like, I still always just play it. But yeah, there's no one's home. Oh man, I screwed that up, guys. I really have to price check with this deck. It's too... I can't lost my other Sableye. But I also like have to get this, you know what? I just have to hope that they don't have it, really. I think that's like pretty much it. I just have to do this. Okay. Let's go ahead and do that. I maybe could have played Recycler. Okay, I'm gonna bench the Pidgeot just so I don't lose. And yeah, I really messed it up. Like, I should have maybe played Recycler, put Psychic back in there to go into the Manaphy. So they need one more double gunner. Yeah, I'm playing really professionally right now, guys. Let's just do this. Like, I guess Kyogre still can be a win con. I've used double gate already. We'll see what they can find, because they were lacking Urshifu last turn. They had to find the A Stadium Bounds. I don't think Town Store was a horrible grab. It just would have been a lot better if I had Bravery Charm or Forest Seal. Oh, but I really, it's so important, guys. I can't stress this enough. That you like Lost Box might be the most. Yeah, I know. Of course, like the one term I switch off Lugia, I hit like pretty much an auto loss. I think this probably is better with the crab. But like also it's just not good. Like it's like still horrible. I'm gonna do my best here, guys. Like if they can Cheryl, I'm probably just scooping. Like if they can Cheryl Yoga Loop, then like that's just really bad. Like luckily 4 waters down. I think they play 6 and maybe 6 2 retrievals. Alakazam is pretty bad. 6 waters. Yeah, there's a Cheryl, 2 retrievals. We're definitely in trouble, guys. I mean, the Ultra Ball out Ionis, we know they have like other stuff going on in their hands. So, and there's a retrieval. So Manaphy is getting knocked out. It's pretty likely my opponent's taking 3 prizes. I'd say that that's not a stretch. I didn't even need to Yoga Loop. I guess that's kind of cool. Is maybe Pidge can like tank a hit, and we like somehow get to the bottom in Kyogre and close. Like, I mean, if Cheryl comes out, we're just absolutely cooked. But hey, yeah, like this matchup's like maybe it's better with like Dragonite pressure, because like if you can get that early Dragonite pressure, like KO this Urshifu turn 1, then like have like Raikou still, you kind of can put them on the back foot early. But like this build has like Crab, which takes a little more the work is front loaded to get the Crab play. So actually go ahead and grab Karina, and they discarded Iona. Interesting. I wonder who, I guess Iona's not getting them too much. Imagine if they whip, they need quite a few. Okay, no, they're gonna be able to take 1 knockout here for sure. But this means no what's it called? No Yoga Loop this turn. Karina's focus. There might be a chance here, guys. I might just have to like, I mean, no Forest Seal Stone's tragic. We'll see, guys. We'll see. Probably gonna put the counters over on the Comfey. Oh yeah, I'm not like saying that it's like good, but like I feel like we'd at least have a better game plan. It's like, but yeah, you're definitely right. It is not good regardless. I'm like, oh man. Actually, crabbing here is really good. I'm gonna check the deck out with a Town Store. We have both our gates and a couple waters left. Okay. Let me slam down this Colress. Water energy probably. Then like Super Rod, Nest Ball. We can't attack this turn, guys. Am I winning? No way. This is very sketchy. I might just Rod back in Greninja and Manaphy, put back down the Frog, conceal cards. Yeah, this is really challenging, guys. I think I'm gonna do that because I have like my only way I'm ever in this game at all is because of I guess leave all those dudes down. Only way I ever win this game is thanks to Kyogre, so I have to get to the bottom if I can even live that long. No, I already lost in both Sableyes. I like lost in a Sableye turn 1 to Colress, and then I had to get the other one to Mirage Gate to do the other thing last turn. It's been horrible. I can get down Manaphy, but like, is that good? Manaphy gives him 3 prizes. I don't think I put down Manaphy, honestly. Because like, it just gets knocked out. Like, it's not that hard for them just to go Gunner, Spoons, Yoga Loop. I'm gonna hold that for the Kyogre. Oh, man. I have 1 Recycler in hand, but 1 Rod is down. Still have like cards and stuff left. Like, I want to make sure I have access to the... I have everything set up. Urshifu and Teleon. That's 6 prizes. Like, no matter what they swing with. Everything's set up here. I just... How many switching cards have I exhausted? 1 rope. Alright, I have enough gas here that I think I'm gonna do this. What's that fancy deck? I think I just pass with this. It's like really nasty. I might just have to like... Yeah, Urshifu I spit into on the first turn. Yeah. Another LDB player? Yeah, I know. Pretty rough. I mean, I hit possibly my worst matchup in format. I did not see the Nintendo Direct. Did I miss anything? Okay. I guess like they're down with lots of water energies. Like that's, oh, Echoing Horn is really bad. Maybe I should have got that Manaphy then, guys. I'm doing fine, CJ. Rough matchup, but I guess, yeah, I messed this up. I should have put that Manaphy. Okay. I don't really watch the directs, honestly. Like I sometimes watch like the Pokemon Presents. I promote Radiant Greninja so it can't get gone down. Actually, does not matter whatsoever. Because of, yeah, it does not matter whatsoever because of Radiant Alakazam. So I just lose if they have Energy Drop plus. Yes, I really should have gone for Manaphy. Because yeah, like the likelihood of them getting 3 guns off or even 2, I guess, like, yeah, really kind of sad matchup for sure. No, it's not resist fighting. It's weak to lightning. The direct did have some hitters, okay. There goes the Cram. So yeah, they could have it this turn. Oh man. I'm like fairly certain they probably win the game this turn. Like they just gotta find 1 retrieval and it's over. Yeah. You know what cards do. It's alright, buddy. Reading is hard. That's why I benched it, so like at least could soak a hit potentially. Will it? Where's my Yakimo at? There's Karina. That's like not more cards though, with how thick their hand is. Maybe it's just like thinning for an Iono. Like Iono for 2 is really bad. They okay. Last retrieval is always prized, guys. Trust. Well, at least if using Ogre, or not Ogre, if they're using Octo early, it's not grabbing energy or something. Double Gunner, and they just got an energy drop, and then that's the game. They have, yeah. Yep. I should have definitely got Manaphy. It at least would have made this harder. I totally overthought this. But still with 12 cards left in deck, no Colress in hands, would have been pretty tough anyway. Yeah. I should have, I overthought it by not pitching Manaphy. Like grabbing, like playing the Nest Ball there kind of sucks. I want it for Kyogre. I still definitely should put top Manaphy though. Oh well. That's fine. That matchup is atrocious, so let's check out what I know. It is what it is. Like probably like 3 Urshifus in this whole tournament. I was wrong. 4. I slightly lied to you guys. Just give me one of these Miraidons. Honestly, like the Lost Box mirror is really, man, no colorless. No one's repping the colorless. Actually, that was a, like that game wasn't that long, was it? Like it wasn't. It's just that less rounds, these things go quicker. Wow, the Blaziken Zeriora 1-0. Wow, like what is this? I sort of like had this deck in my brain the other day, but I was like, this just always loses to Tina. Like, Empoleon's just like such a bad card. It's like, yeah, I know it attacks and like Klefki doesn't. Also, Path shuts it off, and like as long as Tina's playing Path, then this card's basically worthless. Like I know that they have to rip that Path early, but like still, it's just kind of bad that your whole game plan is shut off by 3 cards that the other person plays. 5 matches to go. Dang, that was a very frustrating start. Blaziken could get a good card. Yeah, Blaziken's not got a good card. Like since like the old Blaziken EX. Like it has been is it Shadow Rider? Oh yeah. Well, this person always plays Shadow Rider. Oh, they lost to Guardy. Sorry, we could not play a game, Elias. I'm sorry. Yeah, Rapid Strike is super annoying for Lost Box. Fancy Duck 10 years ago would have been 2013. We're not 2024 yet, you ding dong. Oh, we're at table 1. Oh man, couldn't show out on table 1. Well, you feel old. Yup. The Lunar Rock, man, no way. Oh man, I would take this next round. Yeah, I would say Kyogre's a lot more fun, and the ceiling to the deck is a lot higher. It's like Kyogre being able to take 4 prizes means like you're pretty much never out of games. It's just like so much harder to play, and like it's just Siege up. It's okay. Drowning. Oh man. Darkrai at 1-0 though. What is happening? Darkrai beating Urshifu? Wait, is Darkrai weak to grass or fighting? He's weak to grass actually. Yeah. Okay. I'm like used to like the old Darkrai's being weak to fighting. I got like debated. Oh man. I hope I do not hit one of these. There's gonna be 1 at 0-1. Watch I just hit 2 Urshifus and go 0-2 drop. That would be super frustrating. Watch, it's gonna be like 2 matches with a Guardian and watch. Okay, wow. Single strike versus CIN PAL, and then the good old Lost Box Mirror. Oh, we'll get him next time. It's like pretty much impossible to get much worse of a matchup. Like I honestly cannot think of a matchup that's like worse for the Lost Box player than Urshifu. Okay, I'm gonna plug my stream over here on there. Over here, so we can maybe get some more viewers in here. Boom. Oh man. I'm still kind of uncertain about this list, guys. Like, I really didn't have enough time to like get super optimized yet. Boss is like a super probably underpowered card for this deck. I'm blocking a. Let me zoom out one just because. It's like I feel like in open list. I mean, that didn't really even help. But behind me is a Klara and an Echoing Horn. Like boss doesn't really do a whole lot. It's hard to have it right in the right moments. Like Crab is super easy to play around. Like if you see open list that I have Crab, you're just gonna like hide that damaged Pokemon on the bench when like maybe you'd be discouraged to or not think of it, and you switch to the Palkia deck. CIN PAL just feels like a theme deck half the time. Like yeah, you're either like just dropping 300 damage knockouts every single turn, or you just draw passing, or just doing nothing. So I'm not necessarily a big CIN PAL fan. I don't know, guys. I feel like this list has some work that has some work to be done on it yet. Boss probably should be like another switching card. Oh, why didn't I thought I had 4 ropes in here. I guess not. I really this boss should be 4th rope. Really, I don't know how I let that happen. I like threw this deck together. We're like testing 1 game, so yeah, this should be another switching card. Honestly, I totally missed that. This is why you look at your decks before submitting them, guys. Oh well, yeah, boss should be 4th rope. It's okay. CIN PAL feels like a children's deck. Look at your Zard list. Sure I can. Alright, so looks like we got a Charizard deck without Arceus, but still playing the Pidgeot. I don't necessarily hate the Forest Seal build. I just like, I don't know. I question if Pidgeot is like too much without Starbirth. Like just like a lot of cards that aren't immediately useful. I'm 0-1, Qua. I faced an auto loss of the first round, so it's all right. Like also Delphox is like very situational. It's definitely a worse card in open list. Like I also like Serena too. I don't know if I really care for Serena. I just like rather have like a 3rd boss and like another draw supporter. But like overall it's fine. Like I definitely understand about like trying to mess around with like some unexplored stuff with Zard, because like Arc Zard feels definitely incomplete or just underpowered. I just don't feel like Pidgeot is like Pidgeot without Arceus. It like but Barrel is gonna be more immediately consistent, I guess. But also, I can just say I played extremely little Charizard, so I really can't give like a super strong opinion. Like I played 100 games of Zard, so like I really know what it should look like. No, like so yeah, I think this is. I don't necessarily hate the Forest Steel, but like Entei is just like sort of a weak attacker though. It's like opening with Entei. It's almost always like a 1-for-2 trade. Like you're rarely ever getting a ton of value out of Entei. It's just like plot Forest Steel stand on. You always could fancy that. You always could. Me? You literally always could. Or I always. I've had ads on live streams for what weeks now since I hit 1,000. So Giratina isn't necessarily horrible. I mean, I played 2 Giratinas. I played 2 Tina at one point. Given my list was a lot different, but I don't think necessarily playing 2 Tina is bad. Okay. I think it's interesting that like Zard still stays relatively high in usage rate. And also, Zard's off to a pretty solid start. Like I know it's only 1 round, but that's pretty impressive. Also, fancy deck. I don't respect that Fusion Mew is a kid's deck take. I'm pretty sure you're just tired of getting rolled by Mew. Because like Mew is like a deck that like yeah, a beginner can pick it up and at least be able to compete, but like truly to be like a next level Mew player, like be one of the like just to play the deck to like its maximum ability, it's not easy. It's like way more micro decisions, sequencing decisions than most decks. So I know it's like frustrating to get like slapped around by Pokemon for not many energies for a ton of damage, but I wouldn't I mean sure, just play Tomb. Play a 59 card deck, no problem with me. I mean, you see Fusion Mew here 5.5% of the meta. You hope to play me in the cert events? That'd be pretty cool. Are you playing the Lost Tina? It's always funny when I hit a. It's your dad's favorite deck. Well, there's like, yeah. I'm not convinced by my propaganda. Oh, it's the fact, so I don't care. You don't have to believe me. But played it out. Or yeah, Fusion Mew's. I mean, just got top 4 at Pittsburgh. It's a pretty good deck. I mean, if we're ranking decks on the overall skill spectrum, Chin Pao and Miraidon would be at basically the very bottom. I know Mew is not like the most skill intensive deck, but like it is more. It is. I would say it's pretty significantly more than Chin Pao and Miraidon. I'm not even Nebraskan, so like that doesn't even do anything. On content to get better. Are you talking about like the deck I'm playing right now, or just in general against Urshifu? Yeah, I would say Lost Zone. Just pretty much pick your Lost Zone build. I would say that Tina's probably the easiest. I think Turbo's easiest, but get better at Urshifu. I thought you, for some reason, I read against Urshifu. I did make a video about Urshifu. I don't like super in depth with it. I guess just generally know like here, like know that your gameplay most of the time is taking multi-prize knockouts in a single turn. So like using double gunners and rapid and Alakazam and Yoga Loops to take little extra prizes along the way is always very good. Like I don't really like have any like super big tips of like do this to like, is it like something that where you're just like playing poorly because like our Urshifu is like a lot of like little math involved. There's like sequencing, or is it just like drawing poorly? We're facing the Pittsburgh winning Lost List. Okay, let's see how this goes. I mean, it can't possibly go too much worse. I say that like every time after I get rolled, but we'll see. Oops, they already sent the friend request. Sick. Yeah, I don't really have anything like these are what you need to be doing with. Okay, simple sequencing. Knowing what shortcuts. Okay. To be real honest, I don't play a ton of Urshifu, so like I'm not like a pro at that deck by any means. Okay, let me switch back over to live. Had to reset once again, guys. So just I guess for like bulkier Pokemon, like 220 HP is like the realms of like Dragonite, Zacian, I guess. Like usually with Urshifu, you want to like pick around the tankier stuff and just like sort of just beat up all their little dudes. Oh, yeah. I would say Urshifu generally does not want to have to go through bigger HP Pokemon and would much rather just beat up all their little guys. You like Echoing Horn for that, but like two-shotting with let's see. This was my opponent, right? Like two-shotting and like playing like Cheryl or something isn't necessarily horrible either. I guess if it, like, are you like sort of talking about what am I like early game where like your opponent drops like a Giratina V and you're like up against Lost Tina? Are you like wondering if you should like hit into that? Because I think that you'd probably, I mean, you should go second in mirror, honestly. Just like Urshifu as a deck would rather prey on the little guys, but also can still like hit it with Gale Thrust and like take like a 3 prize rapid flow. It's a deck that has a lot of options, so I like wouldn't really recommend it for someone who's like just starting out. Like it's probably one of the least beginner friendly decks in the game. Like it has a ton of options, so it feels really good to play, but it's like definitely overwhelming sometimes. All right, my hand's not bad. Like all these Colresses and stuff. Grab the other Comfey. I mean, I might be playing up against Blaziken here. He opened Kyogre. Yeah, I understand wanting to play Urshifu. It has a lot of upside in this current format. I just wouldn't really recommend it for someone who's new to the game or hasn't played the game in a long time. I'll just do that just so I don't like lose them to Shuriken. That would be pretty funny though if my opponent just like rips the turn 1 Moonlight. I say with Kyogre on the open there, it's not super likely. And there's only one Forest Seal Stone in this build. I like Urshifu is a very powerful deck, so like just like sort of know what you're getting into. Like you shouldn't really expect to play the deck flawlessly, just with how much math it has in it. Okay, my opponent probably has Forest Seal if they're prioritizing Raikou. Like how many like different lines you can take, like multi-prize combos and things like that. Also not the most consistent deck. Wait, what? Why is everyone going for all these Vs? Where's Radiant Greninja? Where is Cramorant? Oh, like I'm not saying that like a beginner could like not just pick up Urshifu. Okay. Yeah, like Urshifu is a really cool deck because there's like not really a whole lot else like that. I guess you say like Lost Box. Oops, Lost Box plays similarly to it, but really there's not. Like not like the big Pokemon two-shotting. Like you can't like take extra turns with other decks. Okay. well, I would just say like your general strategy is things like Gardevoir, Lost Zone, is just going to be to use your double gunners to set up these like those weak guys with Comfey, especially Manaphy. You want to be beating up as early as possible. Then you like can like Yoga Loop to take that extra turn here and there. You also like Alakazam that can set up some cool combos, and you like want these rapid flows like totally take out their whole like bench support, whether that be Comfeys or Kirlias. But like decks that like are not do not have smaller Pokemon are certainly trickier matchups. I don't know why my opponent has opted to do this. I really don't play any other TCGs, so like you guys are always out here like saying how much you like other TCGs, and I'm just like that's nice because I like don't have any prior experience, so I can't really help you guys. Unfortunately we wait, no. Okay, we prized Radiant Greninja and we had to lost on the Hisuian. Oh, that's pretty frustrating. Yeah, Kyogre's not. Ah, that's frustrating. I think I'm gonna like. I'm gonna just try to get one more into the Lost Zone. Oh, no problem. That's what I try to do around here. Like actually boss, like how they built their bench, the boss is not too bad. Like I don't really have to be worried about benching Manaphy. Wait, I do now. I screwed that up. I really screwed that up. I guess they only have one Comfey in play. But yeah, they definitely still could get the Radiant Greninja. I might have messed that up. That probably should have been Nest Ball over Boss to get Manaphy. Yeah, that's honestly not a bad reason. Pokemon, it's like never been a better time to play Pokemon because the rewards are awesome and the game is super cheap. Yeah, and like that's what I love about Pokemon, because like it's accessible, the pricing is still good, and there's like really something for everyone. Like there's like very high skill decks, and there's also like more low skill stuff. Like no matter, like I'm not saying like you can make a total noob and go in and win a tournament, but like you can honestly be super experienced and you could play a deck like Miraidon or Chin PAL or something and still do decently. That's crazy. Like I can't even fathom that as someone who hasn't played any other CCGs. Just like building every single deck in formats for the same price as one deck. Like that is, like I know most good Pokemon decks you can get for at or below 50 bucks or not too much more. So yeah, like it's pretty crazy. Like Pokemon did used to be a lot more expensive like 4 or 5 years ago, before Pokemon really like printed all of these extra like trainers toolkits, battle arena decks. Like some of the more like playable singles were like harder to come by. Also, they just weren't printing as much product, so like people weren't just like ripping a ton of stuff. Singles weren't as cheap because there wasn't as much supply. But like really, since like Tapu Lele was like a $60 single, there's like really nothing that's approached that. I do not know. I don't play those games, so. Yeah, Kyogre I guess would be decent considering the strange avenue my opponent went down. You're right. Okay, let's just. I'm gonna get Manaphy just for the safety here. But like generally, I guess Kyogre's not that good, but just my opponent played it kind of strangely. I don't need a gate. I think I'd rather just keep the water for the. Or do I really need water? Like it's this is where like I suck at Lost Box. I'm like not. Well, I'm gonna do this. I'm probably doing it wrong. I'm definitely doing this wrong, but like that's okay. That's why we're doing it here live, I guess. I could gate thin. No. I already have the energy. I prefer not to gate if I can afford to. Bravery Charm doesn't really do much. Crab, I think it's better. Alright, PokéStop, be nice. Don't do me dirty. Cart? Okay. Alright, I can definitely live with those discards. I still have like enough energies for the gate here. Cool. So I'm at least able to use Lost Mine this turn. Okay, let's just do this. I'm sure I'm like, I know I'm not an amazing Lost Box player, so let's do that. Because okay, let's just retreat. I'll set up another Sableye. And then we just kind of hold our chips here. I'll put 8. Well, I have this Snorlax in the prize card. So I'm just going to KO their Sableye. And then I'm going to put 2 here so that's in Snorlax range. And then also damage this Comfey so I can go 5 and 7 if they bench another one. Maybe I could put 3 on the Comfey, I guess, to like be able to go Sableye Comfey for the knockout. It's okay. Okay, just like the staples are a lot more in Yu-Gi-Oh than a Pokemon, I guess. Is it's like really much like a collector scene for like modern Yu-Gi-Oh Magic, like, or is it really like, I guess I lost in both rods, or I played 3. Never mind. Wait. I swear I played 2 rods, 4 robes. Did I actually submit the wrong list? Oh no, that's their loss. I freaked out. I was like, wait, this is not right. No. Okay, good. I was like, no. Am I actually cheating here? No, we're not. Good. That would have been pretty bad. Collectors are basically whales. Okay, because like modern Pokemon has a decent collector base. So like that definitely keeps the like the collectors rip the product to get the cards that they want. And then they just like leave all the unplayable stuff fine for the players to gobble up because like they don't care for them. So all right. So I might just promote the Sableye here. I guess having Echoing would be pretty good right now. But I didn't do it that way. I think this is still fine. Okay, Force Seal. Water a Nest Ball. Are they playing boss or can I just like bench Crab with like 0 repercussion? There's no boss in here. I can just drop Crab. So I KO Comfey and then I put 2 on both of these guys. Yeah. So 5, 2, 2, and 3, I guess. Oh, they carded and healed the right. I was like, why? Where did that damage go? Or did I spell off? How many cards have they played? That's 3 cards. They play 4. That's all their cards. They cannot heal. Okay, let's just announce Lost Mine. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sure like this is like not the most pleasant viewing experience, to be honest. I just can't mess this up. Okay. This is doing 90, this is doing 210, so yeah, we'll just put this here. And then we can Sableye for that knockout and then Crab and find our last 2. I do have to sort of fear Roxanne, so like maybe it could have been worth it to like Super Rod, Nest Ball, Mirage Gate. It definitely would have been worth it to do that, guys, actually. I feel like Roxanne's probably our lost condition, so yeah, we really should have been more cautious, or at least drop 4 Seal Stone as well. Maybe 1 vacuum there. I guess they could have acted out. Oh yeah, the collector base way is way higher than the players. Okay. Here we go. So I just need to get everything set up on the board here. So let's just play Super Rod. If I can Sableye, Psychic Energy. I can just put back in here. Well, we just chuck back in double Sableye, Recycler, yeah, I can just get the checkmate off this turn. So then let's nest ball down Sableye. Actually, I want to make sure I have my board state complete, just so we're not worried about getting Roxanne into potentially missing the knockout. So I'm just gonna do this. We'll do this. Actually, can just boss KO Dragonite. I need to make sure I use my rope first though. Flower selecting. I'm just gonna grab the Klara, just as like Klara is just safer. I don't really need the Colress at this point. So let me play Escape Rope. And yeah, we take this knockout with the Crab. And then we have Sableye sitting on the bench ready to close it out. Like, even if they want a Lost Mine. I thought it was the winner deck. No, this is a completely different Lost Box idea that I had today. Okay, this is what we want, guys, right? There's yeah. So we just take these two prizes. We have them checkmated with Sableye. I'm sorry, guys. I'm like really not focusing in on chat. I'm like trying to make sure I don't incorrectly sequence this. But there's all my good Pokemon. And yeah, they can't like, and even if they can find a one-shot on Crab, Sableye just on the bench to close it out. So yeah, I definitely did not play that game optimally, but we still got there in the end. So I took that mirror match without even using Snorlax and stuff. I feel like they should not go aggro with their Vs. Like, they really should just like try to match me single prize to single prize with their Cramorant, Sableye. Like, whoever lost mines first usually wins mirror. I think it's odd that they chose to go like super V based. Like, maybe someone who doesn't play a whole lot of Lost Box doesn't know the mirror super well. But you really should not go for the multi prizes, because just I'm going to take the two prizes first. Like, I always, like, especially knowing my list, you know I got Crab in there. But that's okay. Yeah, GG's. So that was a bit of an easier one. It felt a lot better than the first round. It's funny, like, Arceus is basically extinct in this format. Like, how highly used were Arceus decks in the previous formats? I mean, Arceus wasn't, like, I mean, 1,000 counts, it was 5% of the meta, 10%, yeah, 10% if you add those up, and, like, still some little, actually, we can just combine. Arceus was 15% of the meta game. How about this format? Arceus has dropped by not quite half, but it's cratered. That's, I mean, lost 6% meta share. I feel like this is declining. Arceus was, like, there's, come on, Casey's go away. There's like not as many big finishes with Arceus since the turn of the month here. A lot of it was early on, when like Arceus, like Path, Arceus, or Judge Path bodied Zard, so like beating Charlie was very important. So like, it's kind of interesting, a very interesting thing. Like, I really don't know like what it all means. Well, I mean, Giratina being BDIF is, well, not actually BDIF, but just being one of the best decks, being the most popular deck. That's bad news for Arceus. Like, pretty much every build of Arceus is taking a negative Giratina matchup. They already had sort of a sketchy Gardevoir matchup. You already have like not a great Mew, not a great Chin PAL. So like, you're basically just relying on Judge Path to win games. And I know Arceus did that for a while, but like, there's like nothing else special about Arceus decks aside from Judge Path. And like, why would I play Arceus Judge Path when like I can do this and be Mew Path and just have a whole lot better matchups into most things? Like, there's really, like, I'm able to like tank it like Giratina. Like, I know Nose Tube is pretty hostile for this deck. I just think there's like really not a lot of reason to play Arceus right now. Like, oh yeah, also Miraidon you just pretty much scooped to, and Miraidon is one of the most popular decks now this format. I mean, it just did super well at Pittsburgh. So yeah, like that's I don't know. Well, I guess that's like better for Lost Box, because generally Lost Box took like an unfavored Arceus matchup. Wow, is there a single 2-0 Lost Box? Did I see? I guess there's still some playing. I was like, hold up. Like, really, I don't, like, someone asked me about Arctina the other day. I guess someone didn't like my Arceus stock. They unsubbed. Someone asked me the other day, like, is Arctina good? And, like, honestly, there's really no reason to play Arctina. This person's still playing Grat. Like, okay. Pokemon's actually the most healthy one right now. That's kind of, I mean, I think this metagame is good. I'm sort of scared on where the metagame is going, but with Iron Hands, with the I don't think it's gonna be like back to tag team era. I just like don't like the potential direction that the Paradox stuff is going. I feel like you just take the grass out at this point in Arctina, and like Superior isn't even really the best grass team to play. It should be Leafeon anyway if you're really that afraid of Zard. Like, there's like, what does Giratina? You really want to be using Giratina early, but like you have to be using Giratina at turn 3 at the earliest with this deck. Also, playing Drapion in a Path deck is just not good. Like there's no reason, because like if the Mew player paths, then you can't use Drapion. So if you're playing Drapion in a deck, you have to have ways to bump Path. I don't know. I don't really understand what this deck is doing. That you're just getting, there's decks that are faster than you. There's decks that have higher damage ceilings than you. Like, really, the only thing you have going for you is Judge Path, Iono Path. There are objectively strong combos. At least not even the best way to do it. Not even the most consistent way to do it. Like, the ceiling is so low with this deck. Like, yeah, it's consistent Judge Path. Like, that's really all it has. I did not give up on Lugia. I'm just doing something different. I've been no... I'm definitely not giving up on Lugia. I'm just playing something different today. I still think colorless Lugia is fine into Miraidon. It's not like an amazing matchup, but I don't think it's bad really. Oh man. You lost your Winterden. That's kind of, that always feels horrible. It's like probably like the worst feeling. Because Crabominable is just okay, like it's Dragonite is more aggressive, but Crab is more consistent because we don't have to play extra energy cards. And it's also just like better into like it's better into Gardevoir, because like if the Guardy player is gonna go for to try to box us out with the big Guardy, we can just automatically one-shot that with Crab. It's better into Charizard. Not that I'm like super afraid of Charizard IRL, but like Crab is going, like people still play it online. Also just like Charmed Crab is just like such a huge threat. So for some reason I always think Crab is 230 HP, and then I always have to like remind myself, no, 220. So I guess like Charmed Crab isn't as good as I don't know why I always think it is 230, because I was thinking like, oh, 280 is such a good health number to be at, because like you're out of Charizard range. Gardevoir has to really work to knock you out. I just like want to be like a consistent Kyogre build, but also still have a higher damage ceiling, have 4 Steel Stone synergy. Is that great yet? I don't know. Also, like, you can sort of keep your opponent honest with a Trigger Avalanche, and like Crab is better against like Mew sometimes. Like if you can't use Dragonite right off the bat, like turn 1, it could be hard to find those 2 prizes with Dragonite. Where like Crab, you all you have to do is just drop 3-4 damage counters on a Mew, then you can just one-shot it with the Crabominable. Yeah, I don't know why. I always think that it's more health than it does. It's like something that I like, even when I used to play Control, I always mix that up. It's just like, no, it's 220. Oh. Yeah, Shemansky is probably the best Urshifu player. You guys can talk about other TCGs. I don't mind. Just as long as it I mean, yeah, I prefer to stay on topic with Pokemon, but as long as like we've had a lot worse conversations than talking about MTG or Yu-Gi-Oh, so But like, is Crab like straight up like the broken tech card that everyone's missing out on right now? I don't know, but it has like a few advantages over Dragonite. Yeah, it can't be used as aggressively. There has to be some work done prior. I've never played the TFG. Yeah, I just wanted to try something different today, and I threw this together this afternoon. Is it good? Boss should be a 4th rope or a 4th card. I didn't really examine the list. I didn't really like fine tune it early. I just like kind of threw this together, played one game with it, won, and was like, okay, good enough. Let's run it. This is like not something I've been like, it's been in the shop for a while and it's super optimized yet. Like, no, I threw this thing together this afternoon. Oh man, Weird is one of my favorite cards. That thing is insane. And like, I've been able to pull it out multiple times unexpectedly, and I guess people like forget that it's a card, and but it's just like I have to read Weird here, and I'm just like, it's like standard and colorless. Like, why are you surprised? It's just like always something I'm just like, huh? Oh, but yeah, I love colorless. It's still my favorite deck in format. Like, don't get it twisted that just because I'm playing a different deck doesn't mean I hate Lugia all of a sudden. Well, I do hate Lugia, but also I love it at the same time. Like, it's like such a love-hate relationship with Lugia. Like, that's kind of weird because like there are times where it makes me feel miserable, but I always seem to come back to it. And we've had some pretty we've had triumph, and we've had some dark times, but lungs are objectively good. You should really, I feel like if you are not using lungs, then that's a very poor play. 10 types. I don't know what you're doing out here. Quad Burnett. Yeah, pretty much. I did see on my recommended yesterday, like I was like scrolling on my YouTube homepage, I saw Azul made a video from a month ago about Quad Burnett Lugia. I was like, oh my goodness, someone else did this? I wonder if like that's what the Quad Burnett guy based this thing off of. I just like didn't realize that anyone ever did that. And it was just like, whoa. Yeah, 10 times. I don't know why you're trying to get people to think lungs are bad, or try to slander me into saying that lungs are bad, but I'm just gonna set the record straight. I think lungs are good. Like, don't twist my words here. Lungs are good. It's kind of hard to live without them. Quad Burnett is the truth. Now, the truth was something completely different. The truth was Reuniclus, Donphan, Vileplume. You seem to have mixed up what the truth was. Like, the truth way outdates Quad Burnett. Like, do I need to show you what the truth actually is? Ugh. Kids these days, they don't remember Pokemon from 2012. This might be the most, the best deck name of all time. Okay. I just want to like, yo, just give me this image. Just let me have it here. Okay. Oh man. This is freaking amazing. I know this is not the full list, but there you go, guys. 2011 World Second Place deck, the truth. So it's there you go. Oh yeah, I'm still gonna be a Lugia gamer for sure. Yeah, so don't say I mean, the truth had Vileplume, the truth had Reuniclus, the truth had Donphan Prime, so don't say Quad Burnett, because that 2011, way before Burnett was even ever a concept in a Pokemon employee's head. Okay? This deck is funny though, one of the greatest surprise decks of all time. I really should make a video about it because it's a really cool deck. But that would take, I mean, that'd be kind of a lot of editing and stuff, and I don't really, it's like kind of hard because I could spend like hours editing together like a like Pokemon history video. I just don't know if my audience would care for that. Like, they're here for the streams they're here for the deck videos. Do they care about me talking about something that happened in the game 5 years ago? Truth is relative? Oh, man. Oh, 10 types. That's not a funny joke. It's really not funny. Actually, I kind of like that deck right now, the Grounded King. I like with Lugia upticking, the deck is more consistent than classic Tina. I could see my, like, you told me, well, like Peoria is gonna have 151, and Mew definitely nerfs Giratina. So, like, this is not necessarily a Giratina deck though. Like, we have Thorntons that can dodge Mew. We just have like so many more options than your average Tina deck. Like, we're like a single price Lost Block deck that happens to have Giratina. So, like, if you ever were gonna play this deck, I don't hate it. Just you're gonna have to put hours in, because like I played tons of games with this deck prior to NAIC, and I still messed up quite a few times throughout the course of the 9 rounds. Alright, see you after round 3. Yeah, I could do a secondary. I mean, I have a secondary channel. So it'd be a third channel. Like, I don't... It'd be hard to manage, honestly. I'm not really at the point where I think... Like, I would love to do that. To, like, have some more... What's that word I'm thinking? Variance in the content. Where it's not just like the deck profile videos, because like I don't understand, like I understand that the deck profile videos, like the PokeTuber or competitive Pokemon bread and butter, like that's what everyone watches, that's like what's kind of expected, but honestly they're like monotonous to make and they get really boring after a while, because like super templated, where I just like make an intro, record the games, and that's like it. Like there's like really like, yeah, I could spice it up, like really I don't. Like, you kind of have to understand that with, like, the deck profile videos, there's gonna be people who, like, don't even care to watch the battles. They're gonna come in, snipe the list, and leave. They're not even gonna listen to a word you say. So it's like, should I really invest 3 hours into editing this video when... I mean, I'm responsible for this myself. I just snipe the list and leave for, like, for pretty much most of the content I watch. So it's not like I'm dogging people for it. Boss is always prize. Oh. Single prize. I'm sort of playing that right now. Yeah, I agree. Like Celio has had some total bangers. Rising on the Rod. I want to go here. Celio's had like some bangers, like 150k views, and also had some that get like 4k views. And like, I'm not gonna spend hours editing a video. No, PokéStop. Why, bro? What did I do to you? I literally don't, I've never done anything wrong. Like, I've only said nice things about you. Bro, like, you didn't talk about anything, buddy? Like, who hurt you today? Like, why'd you do this to me? Oh my. Misplay? Well, yeah, hindsight. Yeah. I agree. We're like, I like making those, like, the guide videos too, like, for the amount of time I spent to make that Lugia video. I think it's one of my better videos, but it did worse than, like, or on par with an average gameplay video. It's like, why? Like, I know that's significantly more helpful and people enjoy that content more, but like, just from like a logistical standpoint, like, why would I spend 3 hours editing a gameplay video when I can spend an hour or 3 hours editing a match guide video when I can spend an hour making a gameplay video and have better or equal viewers? Like, it doesn't really make sense, so I don't do it. Is Cram in deck? Yeah, Cram is the deck. So we kind of the only Friggy. I don't know why I benched Lax, honestly. I was just kind of just tilted after that. After that PokéStop. I've already lost someone to eat water. I have. That feels kind of bad. I don't want to lose in 2 waters. Okay, I'm gonna retreat. Like, I'm still gonna occasionally sprinkle in those Match Guide videos because people really, oh my goodness, these losses have been so painful. People get enjoyment, people get value out of that kind of stuff. It's just that, like, so, like, I couldn't do that daily, honestly. Like, it doesn't make sense to do that regularly. What do you mean? I don't know what deck tracker app means, so. Like, what decks people are playing at tournaments? Or I don't quite understand what that means. I'm very much a noob when it comes to other TCGs, so. I literally only play Pokemon. That's it. I started playing Pokemon when I was, goodness, I was like 8, 9. Oh, well, I don't think you can do that for PCGL, but like I think Pokemon is like integrating that into their live streams, right? For their like tournaments. Well, if you want your brains to explode, Kyogre is by far the most upside. You just got to know that it's a pain to play well for for many rounds. I would say, like, if you just like want to be responsible, then probably play Tina or Turbo. Lost Vacuum LOR, nah. I would say, like, a responsible human probably plays Tina or Turbo. Like, Kyogre does add so much more depth to the Lost Zone box deck. Like, there's like so much more, like, especially if it's best of one. Like, I know Turbo doesn't have to play all the recyclers and stuff, but like you can sometimes draw slowly with Kyogre and still win games because that 4 prize upside late in the games. If Turbo bricks, you're basically cooked. It's kind of a preference thing though. Like, Tina is probably the lowest on the skill floor. It's still really decently high ceiling though in just terms of overall power level. Like, Turbo's kind of in the middle there. Yeah. I do want to make a video about just like the mindset of teching in the Pokemon TCG. I just like don't know how I do that without just like making it me talking for minutes, and I just like don't want to do that. Like, I'd rather I want to make it more interesting. I'm just like kind of have to figure out how to do that. Oh, 100% lost. Oh my goodness, this is my other Sableye. Man, has Radiant Greninja. Comfey is being so mean. 6. Yeah, Tina's probably the safest pick in format, like in terms of Lost Zone decks. Alright. Well, but like, there's stuff on screen. They're just like not, it's not just like my face for 20 minutes. Like, there's stuff on screen that I put up there. My goodness, PokéStop, what did I do to you? Oh, that's what I mean, 10 types. I'm not just like literally meaning that like I wouldn't talk for parts of the video. I actually don't want it to be like me and my door here for 20 minutes telling you why you should tech. Like, I want it to be more interesting than that, because like no one, like, I wouldn't watch myself for 5 minutes talking in front of my door, so like why would anyone else? Yeah, but it wouldn't be necessarily about like specific tech cards. It would be more like the nuance and strategy behind it, because like there's more to teching than just like I hate losing to Mew, I'm playing Drapion. Like, there's at least if you want to be the most productive out of your deck spots, you got to be a bit more, I guess, like analytical about it. Tired of Lost Boxes, I get that. I don't honestly play too much Lost Box, so it's like kind of like a change of pace, like definitely more skill intensive than Lugia. But of course, PokéStop is mean, so you know we're on three Colresses already. And the PokéStop, like, it's so good to my opponent, like, bro. PokéStop. This is not the agreement we had here. You were supposed to help me and mill my opponent, not the other way around. You're fun and playing ASR, thank you. Or Drapion for a team deck. I mean, you'll never lose to Mew again. I guess Wait, it's like the next level tech in Mew Tomb, so Tomb shuts off the other player's Drapion. You go like when you know that Drapion's their only win condition in the late game, instead of going like Iono Path, you go like Iono Tomb and then like just scoop. Well, like no one plays Drapion anymore, so people just like kind of just say Tomb is it. All right, this is honestly terrifying. Oh dear. Oh, I've heard PokéStop horror stories. I've really never had like a game where PokéStop has done this bad. Honestly, it's like this might be my like worst PokéStop game. PokéStop is just mean sometimes. I have 6 in the Lost, and like I'm not even up to Mirage Gate. I'm not like I only have 1 Colress. I don't have Radiant Greninja. Like I have no draw. I didn't go to Pittsburgh. I wish I would have played Colorless Lugia, but unfortunately I did not go. Man, what do I even do? This is so dumb. Like I'm literally milling everything. Like I can't even Klara for like double Comfey and bench it and stuff. Like I just like this Echoing Horn is no good. Man, I don't even know what we do at this point. Like I guess we'd like find Sealstone, find Colress. I know. The luck today has been, I mean, the first round matchup luck was horrible, and PokéStop is just literally trying to throw. Like I don't know how much money PokéStop bet on my opponents, but I'd say it's a fairly substantial amount. Like making sure it's doing its best to throw. And like it's doing its best also to mill all my other stadiums, so it's gonna stick around forever. What's up, John? OT with Mariah on. Oh man, Lost Box is just such an experience. Like I know I'm not playing these games optimally. I accept that. But like there's nothing I can do about this PokéStop is like being like no, like I don't want to work today. Like milling 2 Colress turn 1. Like I was just taking for VIP. Like I was just trying to function as a deck, and then I get punished for it. Like I can't even really like Klara and get back Gum because I know Switch is in hand. Now there's PokéStop just like, I am the ultimate PokéStop. Yours are powerless. All 4 of their stops are gone. Oh my goodness, this is so dumb. PokéStop is a good card. It's just frustrating. It's good in Chimpao, good in Lost Box. It's just like it's RNG, just like Mesa Goza, but there's actually downside to the card. Like Mesa Goza hits tails and it's just like, oops, well that card did nothing. And PokéStop, oh man, PokéStop. Okay, what could possibly go wrong, guys? Oh, a switching card. That's neat. Kyogre is gone. That is not neat. So we play Klara. I get back this and this maybe. I am down so many prize cards. Like I legitimately do not really know what I can do at this point. I'm probably like, ugh. Like honestly, I'm just like probably. This is just so pathetic how poorly this game has gone for me. Alright, well, I guess there's just not a whole lot we can do about this. I'm just gonna like, I guess. I know, there's like, oh, don't freeze on me, game. And now it's the game just freezes. Alright, cool. Like I can lax for 180. Oh no, what am I doing? I'm about to just like play really badly, I guess. Okay. I didn't even need to play that rod. I'm like rolling so bad. Like, the other Colress is prized anyway. Like, I should, like, legitimately have 0 draw in this deck. Yeah, I would take Aroma over this garbage any day. Where's my PAL pad? Oh, well. I guess back plus Comfey next turn gets me to 10. And then I can take 3 prizes and then, like, I can still win this game. Like, that's the... Well, yeah, I can still win this game. Do they have, like, a way to recover Radiant Greninja? They played double Rod. I think they spent 1, right? Take it. Oh. If they want to KO Comfey, oh, well. Yeah, because I lost so into Manaphy. Like, they still have, like, we know they have a Cologne in hands. So, like, getting Manaphy probably didn't do anything. Wait, what? Why? That's so bad. This gives me an avenue to take 4 prizes next turn, guys. You never bench this Frigivax. I guess you're, like, concerned that I'm gonna, like, boss KO backs or something. But this is not it. Alright, I want to punish this guy so bad. Crab could maybe work. How many superiors? I guess only 2. Yeah, they're playing 4, so, like, milling with Crab is still a couple turns away yet. Alright, we have to Sableye this turn. But, like, also, oh my goodness, there's, like, I'm thinning out Kyogre. I just, like, do not want to ever. Do I have cart in here to, like, get this dude? No, it's still in Greninja range no matter what. So I just should get down Comfey. Like, Comfey could at least get me more options. If, like, and I smash PokéStop. And we just hope for the best. Okay. For a Seal Stone. Oh, darn it. Okay. I like Roxanne and maybe pull something crazy out. Right, we'll thin out 1 card. We have to find back off of this Comfey to stay alive. Because I can get up to 10 and do something, but easy 2 out of 9. Oh man, guys. Now what? Now what? Prize, I mean, having access to 1 Colress is pretty debilitating, huh? Like, what outs do I have, honestly? Just KOing with Cram, I guess? And just sort of hoping for the best? I guess I can KO with Cram and maybe, like, finish this game with a Kyogre. Maybe that's possible. I don't know. I was, like, sort of hoping to get, like, the huge 4 prize Sableye. Super Rod is good. I had, like, so many. I guess, yeah, they could have been scared of echoing. Like, I don't really have anything down that's, like, I really care to. Yeah, I'm in Kyogre range. I just can't get to the bottom. I didn't have access to Greninja. I have 1 Colress and it's not here. If my opponent can Rod and put back down Greninja and close it out, then it is what it is. I just, like, really. There's Lost Fox feels this way sometimes, where, like, the deck does not want to cooperate at all. You have, like, so much that can go wrong with PokéStop, with flower selecting Colress. Let's, like, Lost Zone. There's definitely lots of risk. Well, kind of the problem with Kyogre is I have all my energies piled up on a Snorlax here that I can't really pivot. How many gates have I spent also? I have 1 gate left. I don't know, guys. I don't even have, like, boss. I could, like, Gusp a Barrel. Well, they have, like, cross anyway, so. Oh, dear. Yep. You're gonna knock me out. Probably just bump the 2 off the active. You still have so much energy recovery. So yeah, I can't win with Kyogre since they played it this way. They played it wisely. I guess I can Kyogre KO these two, and then well they still just attach and win. I have to Kyogre KO these two or something. I can't like Echoing Horn. Man, this is if I could have got the thing off last turn. Dang it. There's the other gate. Whatever, I'll just slap PokéStop again just for the memes. Boss is prized. Literally everything good's prized. And my bottom card is Vacuum. I can't even say why. Why? Literally, guys, the last card is Vacuum. I guess I can still get there. Okay. Man. Well, do I even have like really much of an Alex here? I guess this is what I have to do. But I really can't. So that's the thing. Because I don't have enough energies. I couldn't have Sableye last turn. I only had 8 in the lost zone. I would 100% Sableye if I could have. Unfortunately, it just was not an option. So like, like trying to think of like what we can do. All the energies are down. But I don't have enough energies to Kyogre. Okay. Yeah, I think that's what I have to do, Leonardo. I'm like probably sequencing this horribly. I'm not gonna leak Sableye. I'm gonna play Rope and just like they should just promote this other Chin PAL. Yeah, I would have 100. Wait, what? Hold up, guys. Hold up here, guys. Okay. Do we have a chance? We have way too many energies in hand, right? I can't retreat, put these down in Recycler and Gate and do all this stuff. Like the bottom card is water. I can chuck back in. I have 2 energies in deck. I'm 10 short. I am literally 10 damage short. Okay. Well. I can pop for 100. Take 3 prize cards. Like, if I'm literally able to Kyogre, I win. Let's just, like, put the things in play, and we'll see what they do. I'm just gonna, like, give them a lot to think about. But I'm 1 energy short. If I attach to the Snorlax last turn, I might be able to get there. That's kind of depressing. Wait, and like I can't even Kyogre really. I can't even Ogre. I don't know what I'm thinking. I'm throwing. I guess. I'm like playing this like trash. Okay. Well, let's knock out the active, and if they have it, they have it. I can go 4, 6, take 3 prizes. I can't retreat. Then I can't attack. I have a 4 retreat cost. Like, if I'm able to Lost Mine a single turn faster, I win this game. Or if I have Hawlucha, right? Yeah, if I have Hawlucha, I could have won too. Yeah, I didn't attach manually, but I'd have to manually attach to Kyogre. I'm sure that they have it. Yeah. Dang it. Having one Colress though, no Radiant Greninja. That game was so awful. Oh man. That's crazy. Like, I was literally 1 damage counter away from winning. And I literally could not have done very much worse at all. Just in terms of overall draw. Like, that was pathetic. That was totally pathetic. Every time I pick up Kyogre Lost Box, it goes horribly. I know I don't play it optimally. Oh yeah, I win if I'm playing Hawlucha. Like, I'm not like saying Hawlucha is a good card. I probably would have had the Lost Zone in or stopped it out at one point. But all the energy stranded on Snorlax. And like, I probably should have mainly attached instead of mainly attaching to Comfey last turn. I should have put all 4 on Snorlax. So I could hard retreat it, get those energies down for the Kyogre play. Snorlax has a 4 retreat cost, so if I manually attach to it, I can't Kyogre. Like, yeah, and then I can't Sableye either that turn. If I have 3 retreat costs, I win. I 100% win if I have a 3 retreat cost. So we are 1 and 2. I'm gonna drop then. I think yeah, that was really not great at all. That was one of my worst tournaments in a while. Both of my recent horrible tournament performances have both been playing Lost Box. Coincidence? I mean, I know I'm not a great Lost Box player. Yeah, if it was 3, I win. I know I'm not a great Lost Box player. It's just like I wasn't necessarily too poor a play. It was just milling 2 courses turn 1 and prizing the other. Having to lost some of my Radiant Greninja. It was like so much. Oh yeah, it happens. It's just like kind of frustrating that like well, it's like sort of the risk you take when you sleeve up these cards. Like, you're gonna have games that come down to chance. So you're playing Comfey, you're playing PokéStop. It is what it is. Like, I still love Lugia. It's like still my favorite deck. Probably what I should be playing. Yeah, Snorlax in Lost Box is just like tech for mirror, because like it's hard for the mirror match to deal with. Like, yeah, it's harder to move though. Like, that's the thing. But like, hitting for 180 into that CIN PAL would have been amazing to follow up with Lost Mine. I could have had a 4 prize turn, except that I just couldn't. Yeah, I'm comfortable smashing them than playing them. So just like that last game, like, I faced an auto loss the first round, still like almost won. Second round, we won. But in that third round, there's really nothing I could have done differently, really. Like, I guess I could have put the energy on Snorlax, hard retreats, and maybe have enough energies to get over the line with Kyogre. But like, also, if my opponent just ropes correctly, we should always lose that game. I made this list myself. It's definitely not great. Like, this boss should be out of here. Like, boss should just be a rope. Like, overall, I don't think the list is bad. Like, let's just play a little bit on ladder now. Let me just go ahead and zap this because it's not relevant anymore. Let's just give this a try on ladder. Yeah, I did. That last game went about as miserably as possible for a Lost Box player, and like, we still like sort of nearly won. It's just PokéStop did so much damage. It did so much for my opponent and then actively hindered me so badly. Like, it's the risk you take when you put those cards in your deck. It's like PokéStop. Like, I don't care if you discard energies, really. I don't really care if you discard Pokemon. Just like milling the supporters and the tool cards is where. Like, also my prize cards that first rounds were awful. Alright. We got some stuff going here. I just like thought like boss made sense in a deck like this. Like, if I'm like having Crab to take big knockouts in open list, my opponent sees that and can play around it. Just it's too hard to weave in practice though. Yes, I did. I dropped. I don't think this deck is bad. I just had some. I definitely could have played it better. I definitely could have put myself in a position to win both rounds had I played it better. But also, I can't really deny that my luck was incredibly poor. I didn't give up. Well, no. I'm not like giving up. I'm just like 1 and 2, so I can't make top cuts. I'd rather just I can just play ladder and actually. It's not giving up. I just can't get prizing, so it doesn't really make sense to stick around. I didn't concede my games though. Like I played every single game to the conclusion. I just could not win them. So if I can't get prizing, I'd rather just play ladder or something and just yeah, it's all good. It was just not what I hoped for today. Like my last Lost Box stream went very similarly. Like I just drew a lot poorly in that one. We didn't have PokéStop go all rogue on us. But then I enjoy playing Lost Box. I just feel like I'm not that great at it. And wait, why? Why? I want a Radiant Greninja them so bad. Alright, let's just use Artazon. Okay, we'll grab another one. You Manaphy is prized, that kind of sucks. We do have Radiant Greninja. We have Vacuum, we prize Gate is in hands. 4 Seal Stones. I prized 4 Seal like 2 out of 4 games. Like just why you play more than just one? 4 Seal Stones is a funny card because you only can use it once, but you like, want to have more than just one sometime. That is good. This is good. I do have like switches in hand, but like, I don't want to lose them a ton. I have a rope in hand already. I have rope in hand. I guess. I'm gonna get the Radiant Greninja. If possible, I like Moonlight Shuriken is like game winning. Like if I can Moonlight Shuriken, take out both. I'm happy. Like it's Pokemon cards. It's a game of chance. Things go that way sometimes. Like I mean I can get upset about it, get really upset and rage and, but like, that doesn't accomplish anything in the end really. Like it's just like as long as I played to the best of my ability. I definitely did not, but I like we learn from those mistakes and we move on. Okay, I'm just like really want to do this. I just like if I get Greninja, I win. At least that's what I think. So yeah, but Lugia is still my favorite deck in format. That gives me Manaphy. I'm not gonna go and lie to you and be like, I love Lost Box, it's my favorite. No. Lugia is still my favorite deck. Those prices are so gross. Well, like I'm really not that less turbo than your average LZB. I'm still playing Dragonite, like I'm not playing all the conventional cards. Okay. I should have maybe grabbed the 4th Comfey actually. No, I still need what you call it? I need back regardless. So, yep. Nah, that's fine. Really had just atrocious prize cards this game. We're good though. We can get a knockout there on a Comfey. Had a pretty solid first turn. Saw quite a few cards. Got 5 in the lost zone. Kind of sucks to bench lock ourselves, but like have to respect the Greninja and bench Manaphy. Like 2 is definitely means they're liable to get the Moonlight Shuriken next turn. There's super odd, that's good. I don't have a whole lot of draw in hand. I guess we like concealed cards and do some stuff. Maybe you should have put like the Psychic Energy on a Comfey for the pivot. I guess it doesn't make too much of a difference if I'm just like playing Mirage Gate. Oh man. Like, I want to get better at Lost Box just because it is objectively one of the strongest engines ever. Certainly one of the strongest decks in the format. Like, you can make the case that, like, Lost Zone is... I mean, the format basically runs around Lost Zone. Like, all the different builds really shape this metagame. Like, I need to get better at it. Like, I'm definitely not up to par with Lost Zone compared to some of, like, other decks. So it's like not the best thing to play live where I'm like trying to manage multiple things at once, not paying full attention to the game, but I'm having a good time with it. It's okay. We'll just play a little bit of ladder and yeah, we'll just I need to get better at it because it's gonna be here for a while and it's gonna be good for a while. Not really a whole lot you can do about those draws. I guess maybe if I like wanted better practice, I probably should have stuck around in that tournament. Also, I don't want to play all 6 rounds. I just want to keep spamming ladder matches, get my rank up. Yeah, I don't know if I'm probably not gonna be live tomorrow. I might be live tomorrow. I don't know. I'm not gonna be live Saturday and not gonna be live Sunday. I don't know if I'll even have content up those days. That's kind of scary. But yeah, I gotta get better at Lost Box. Lost Box is too good of a deck to be a bad player at. Okay. Kyogre, we don't like you. At least right now, buddy. Okay. Klara isn't the worst. I need art. I guess I can get up to 7. This is okay. Saying if I lost zones, if I lost on 1 water and 1 rope. I don't need to Kyogre in this matchup though, and even Radiant Greninja is like like oh, they just concede. Cool. That's cool with me. It's just like when I'm coming from Lugia, where I'm like I do have decisions that I have to make, but most of them are front-ended into early turns, and by the end of the game, I'm like playing up the board. I don't really need to think a whole lot, make too many critical choices. Or like Lost Box, you can't really be careless with the deck too much. Like, you've got a price check, you have to really keep track of all your resources at all times, and there's so many different resources to keep track of. It's a lot, and it's kind of a weird experience coming over from Lugia and then playing this. I haven't used Ice Crabominable 1 time, and like Dragonite would have sufficed just fine. So like we haven't any Zard or anything where like Crab would be super good, even Guardy. Oh man, it's just Lost Box. Lost Box is, I don't really know how to describe Lost Box. It's very fun. It's because of the sheer amount of options you have. Oh man, that's pretty cool. Turbo, as a Lugia player, Turbo Lost Box is super scary because if they can take the first couple prizes, there's like not a whole lot you can do. And like the deck either does super hot against Miraidon, or you like draw nothing pretty much. Like you're just like drawing awkward hands. I guess not like nothing, but you get like hands with energies, gates. Oh yeah, like Lost Box. Like I'm not dogging on Lost Box. Like it's one of the best decks in format. It's just I have not been doing super well with it today. Grab the Pidgeot. Double cards. I guess there's not too many cards that like I'm like, oh yes, I'm cool prizing this card. There's lots of important pieces. I don't need a price check. I just saw my price. Okay. No, I dropped. It was not my day today. I had PokéStop go rogue. discarding 2 Colresses on the first turn, and my other one was prized. Not in for a great time, but it's okay. I've moved on. I don't need a nest ball though, really, right? I guess I can get down like 3rd Comfey, like cool. Like getting to Lost Mine quickly is pretty nice. Like also in this matchup, Crab is weaker than something like Dragonite. I can just retreat it then. Oh crap! This okay. I need to make sure I don't go into the Comfey. I've already used the ability. I've done that too many times. I'm just playing ladder, but if you want to do a viewer battle, sure. Okay. I didn't prize any gates. I can Lost Zone like 1. Alright, 3 in the Lost Zone, not bad. I can do like 1 or 2 viewer battles. Like I don't really intend to stream for a whole lot longer. I just wanted to get a few more games of Lost Box and just like the 3. Alright, sure, after this one, we can do a Blaziken. Looks like Frost Switchers and Squawk. I guess you usually see Squawk and Miraidon. Dang. Busted Zac. And the Charm. Well, you shouldn't really even Charm Raikou. Like, 250 versus 200 really doesn't make a difference. I guess if I were playing Raikou, it would. Alright, well, I can do a couple of viewer battles to close out the stream. I'm fine. Beach Court? Okay. I'm good with the Beach Court. Oh, no problem, Blaziken. I'm gonna be going a little bit in this one. This one I pretty much just started, so you're all good. Oh, nice. I lost into water already, didn't I? Oh no, nope, that was last game. Okay. These 3 are the choices, I think. So that is 5. I think my best play this turn is like Why are you giving me these choices twice in a row? Well, I have like 4 waters left. That's still doable. Losing a gate is like less workable, I guess. Why? I have all my gates in my hands. Dang, this is like super aggravating. I guess I didn't even need to do that. I have Beach Court. I'm throwing hard, guys. I guess it doesn't matter. I'm gonna use Beach Court eventually. Finally, a painless Lost Zone. Like, I could almost get to 10 this turn. Okay, I'm going for it. Like, if I can Lost Mine, that's really good. Nope. The Enforcer Seal Stud, like, every time, I swear. Alright. Well, this has been an experience. Yeah, I know. PokéStop is very, very bad today. Like, there's not been one time where I'll probably be playing this Blaziken. Just because that's what everyone signed up for when they clicked on this stream. Oh, it's just this is really aggravating. Like, PokéStop has been useless, or actually detrimental, all day long. Alright, boss gave Sableye. That's rough. Like, didn't want to lose it to an Iono. I guess I can still get to Lost Mine this turn. There's Vac. Okay. So I just need to take 2 prizes and then Kyogre and close. So what is my best way of taking 2 prizes? Like, I think like Spit into Lost Mine, maybe like the Charm, you know? Okay. I always flower selecting. I don't think I'm using gate just yet. Yes, Manaphy, both those dudes are pretty useless though. okay. Like, what is best? Huh. I can just Klara. Okay, we'll just Klara, I think. Yeah. Then we can get 2 cards. Like, I don't mind using Lost Mine this turn. Ooh, Cram's actually better, I think. I still have to vac. So I can vac out Pidgeot. That's 10. So like we at least, I guess, no, I didn't need the vac actually. That was dumb. I don't know why I did that. Like I can just cram for this knock. Oh, what am I doing? What am I doing? I don't know why, guys. I'm like really playing like garbage today. I just need to go back to Luigi. Like actually thinking is just too hard. Like actually making complex gameplay decisions. Nope, not for me. I gotta go back to piles. This is not working. Alright, so there is that PokéStop. Actually, 6 energies down. Pretty tough for my opponents. There are 8 if you include the ones in play, so not too many left. I should have held that back. Like, I don't know why I just slammed it. Like, for some reason in my brain, I was like, yeah, you still use Sableye this turn. No. I guess what's cool is I can't set anybody else up. Alright, Sableye's going down again. I get Plunge. Please not have Charm. I'm gonna feel so stupid. If you Charm me, I'm gonna be so mad. Alright, good. I would have literally raged. Alright, well everything is going fine. We can get close to the bottom, close with Kyogre next turn. I mean, okay, there's the other vacuum. Okay, I think I don't need Town Store. I don't particularly need any of these cards. I guess Comfey's and probably Snorlax are the best ones. I just don't care about those other guys. Like I just like Beach Court being in play. Okay, flower selecting. I already spent my. Did I spend my other run is in the prize cards, isn't it? But also like I can't afford to Lost Zone too many more energies with the way that this is gone. But I think I have to take the Super Rod. Gross. This is so gross. Okay, we just retreat and we take this knockout. Hopefully we can get some nice prize cards here. I just need to get. I need. Okay, there's Super Rod's punished for taking the Super Rod, but I think we're still fine. I think I'm still fine. I guess I always can like Lost Mine for one turn to set things up before. Oh, that's helpful. That is 2 things I can definitely deal with. So you play Flying Pika over Zeraora. I was like originally not a believer in the Flying Pika, but like the paralysis comes in clutch sometimes, and you never want to put a Seal Stone on one of your attackers. You'd much rather it be on something else. You always want a Bravery Charm on the Pokemon that you're swinging with, and like why not Echoing? Oh, I guess I don't have Sableye now. I was like, I thought I like a Comfey or something. Yeah, you don't want to put back on Sableye. Like, I'm prioritizing keeping gates over energies and it doesn't actually matter. Man. What a pro Lost Box player. I still have quite a few energies left because, like, I'm playing 11. But didn't I have, like, 2 prized or something? Alright. Fleet-footed. Okay. You put the charm there, you try. Yes. Well, I dropped because I was 1 and 2. So I can't make top cut. So I might as well just play some ladder and energy. I can't make top cut, so like, I might as well just play some ladder, get some rewards or something. Or do viewer battles, just would be more productive, I guess. I don't win quite yet, actually. Is this last card in deck energy? Like how many, but like didn't I prize 2? I guess I can just check with Gate, like who really cares? No, it's a Colress. Okay. I need 5 left, right? Yeah. So yeah, I only have 4 left though. Dang it. I'm scuffing these games so bad. And this is where like Pidgeot would be super good. Wait. Hold up. I'm trying to throw, guys. Here we go. Let's see. Well, no, not. But my resistance would just be awful. There we go. We can win now. False alarm. Wait. Did I put this Pokemon back in deck? I'm an idiot. I entered back into any waters, did I? Wait, why did I do that? Did I mess it up? Okay, I don't even really know. Like, why? Okay, I put back in Sableye Cram, and I have Colress. I put back in 1 Psychic Energy. So, like... Why did I do that? Like, absolutely... Why? Like... Wait, no. I'm fine. I have 2 gates. I'm cool. I'm cool with this. Okay. I just, like... I gotta focus up here. Like, I am... Here. We got this. Don't overthink. See, you guys, I'm a little slow, but we can get there. Yeah, I thought I messed it up. I should not have thrown the Pokemon back in there yet. I should have just dropped Rope and see what my opponent did. Alright, Aqua Storm. Okay. Cool. Yeah. I'm trying to throw. What's up, Fancy Dog? Yeah, we got it. For some reason, I was like, I thought I threw back in a water for a second. So like, oh, I got to play Gate. It's like, no. No. Alright. Well, that was interesting. It's always an interesting experience playing Kyogre. I'm like so afraid I'm gonna mess it up. Like, I'm super paranoid. Alright, Blaziken, are you ready? Okay. Congrats, Fancy Duck. Congratulations. Alright, cool. I'll send it over. Hey. DT Mew is pretty solid. I made a video about it yesterday. Not good, Ryan. We already dropped from the tournament, and that's how good it wins. Had 1 bad matchup, and just overall not great luck, not great play either. So, Minecraft on hard mode, all right. Okay, well, best of luck. Best of luck in Minecraft hard mode. Alright, I was going first. But Blaziken said he's gonna bring Lost Box. Like, watch him debate us though. Oh man, this ain't been correct. Yeah, I've had a couple bad streams in a row, guys. It's like 3 tournaments in a row where I haven't cut. Like, this is embarrassing, guys. I'm better than this. I guess, yeah, I went 4-3 last stream, and we went 1-2 today. It's like 5-1 the stream before that. That's like not horrible. I hold myself to a higher standard than this. Oh my god. Oh, we have amazing hands. Like, this hand's awesome. Hopefully we have some good, like one good Pokemon prize, like Greninja, Comfey, Manaphy. We can get the other dudes down. Got Colress. We're chilling. Oh, we got like an equivalently good hands this time too. Like opening Cram is not great. Like at least we have stuff going on. I've had many worse hands today. I just need to remember not to put down PokéStop, because if I put down PokéStop, guaranteed to discard 3 quality cards. Alright, Radiant Greninja and Comfey. Yeah, this hand is cracked. And going second in the Lost Box mirror is pretty good. Like I think that Blaziken should have like assumed that we're playing LZV. I actually didn't know for certain. It's like, and you always should choose to go first if you don't know. I see like some turbo players on ladder who just like automatically picked to go second. I even had a Tina the other day that chose to go second. And I was like, what? Like a bit seeking is good, but like going first is better. That's lightning energy. Oh man, if they do not get a Manaphy down, I want to get that Greninja. I might have the hand to do it here. I probably have to find. Oh, there's the Manaphy. It was in the prize cards. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. But only 2 in the loss, so not terribly strong of a first turn. That's like 2 is still solid. Getting Radiant Greninja. Alright. Yeah, overall like a pretty average first turn, I guess. Pretty good off the top. Let's go. Oh my goodness. Everybody's prized. Who do I want the most? Probably Snorlax is the most useful. 1 water and a recycler. Okay. I'm just gonna get down both of you. And down you. I'm probably still using Cram this turn, but like just having Snorlax is probably the best out of all of those. Art, I can just thin out the Manaphy. I gotta protect against the Moonlight Shuriken. That seems good. I don't really want to rope because like I'm just like slapping into that guy. Oh yeah, PokéStop is great. I never have anything bad to say about PokéStop. Yeah, PokéStop is great to con your opponent into using it. Well, no, because like I was drawing nothing off PokéStop. Or yeah, PokéStop was just milling all my cards and giving my opponent everything that they needed. So yeah, PokéStop is a lie. Okay. I might just back out the stop, put the art in there. I can get to 6, not quite to 7 though. I guess like not taking a prize is like sort of weird. I can't lost on another psychic. Like I don't think I can comfortably do that. Like also this hand is really sketchy without PokéStop. Yo, I think Snorlax might be the lost zone. I don't know. I don't want my opponent taking advantage of the art, so yeah, this hand's looking sketchy though. Like in a pretty good spot to use Sableye next turn. Like if we can find a Colress, just finding that Colress is gonna be tough. We're gonna need concealed PokéStop to help us out. Like I like using Lost Vacuum to get rid of the art, so like my opponent can't capitalize on it. I just always feel like I'm like so, I don't know, like if analytical is the right word, but I just tend to overthink my play too often. And a deck like Lost Box has like a million different options you can choose, like different combos of cards. It just like not really my play style, because like I overthink things too often. Like, oh, should I have really done that? Should I have done that? And it's like not good. Like I don't know, it's like distracting, or just like I don't think it might be one of the reasons why I don't play it as well. At least compared to other decks. Like something like Lugia, I have like pretty much one line I'm doing every single time. Like there's very few cards I'm just like ditching for good. And usually, like there's like not a whole lot where I'm just like, I have like 17 different options here. And I only can pick one. Like I have pretty much 1 or 2 routes I can go with Lugia. And also I'm sure I'd be more comfortable with a deck like this with more experience. But I don't play Lost Box nearly as much as I probably should, as strong as the deck is. Alright, my game plan is Sableye this turn. So let's do it. We're finding Colress off of Greninja. Guarantee it. Weird looking Colresses. Alright, flower selecting. Easy choice. I might just like Rod Nest. I don't want to give my opponent PokéStop. Also, I don't have a whole lot to gain by using it either. I'll just go ahead and do this. We're up to 7s. Like that counts for something, I guess. I don't know why I did that. I have energy drop in hand. Like I'm thinking of the deck, guys. Right. Oh man, pro plays. We gotta take a prize card. All right, we got Sableye next turn, guys. Trust, 100%. Sableye always next turn. The rope is good. I can Sableye for the 2 prizes. We got Greninja on deck. This match was pretty sketchy that Roxanne, like, kind of comes down to whoever lost mines first. I'm afraid my opponent's gonna lost mine first here. That's only 4. Wow, 2 turns, only 4. And even played a Colress. Man, okay. I suppose that is kind of lucky then. I'm fortunate for sure. I'm still like sort of at the mercy of Concealed and Moonlight, or not Moonlight, but in flower selecting. Like I only want a PokéStop if it makes sense. Like I'm not about just to discard Colress again or Forest Seal again. I guess I really Forest like I like sort of had to Lost Zone Pidgeot early, but it kind of makes using Forest Seal Zone harder. He's only like enough vacuum targets though. Here's that Colress. So I guess we're gonna get Crams right back. Like not even anything super strong. I guess like Cram is still taking a prize card. Like I can jump ahead with a Lost Mine, maybe take out Manaphy. Like my opponent's already down 1 Rod, 1 Klara, so maybe only 1 Pokemon recovery card left. Probably one or 2 left. So like if I can Lost Mine next turn, I'm feeling pretty confident. Actually dropping the arts. Well, I wonder if they drew it off the Concealed or they held it the whole entire time. Done another Comfey. I guess art makes okay, they're gonna take it away from me. Makes sense. I was like, oh, I can save white out next turn. That is good. Nope. So hopefully by pushing 6 cards deeper, I can get to Colress. We'll see. We'll see. So we're gonna get our Cram spit into Cram being the star of the show this game for both players. Sableye's busted. We always get Sableye, guys. Never are we not getting Sableye. We just gotta trust that the deck is gonna help us out here. We can do it. Alright, okay. I'm like not gonna Concealed. I'm gonna wait to Concealed. Okay. Alright, this is 9. Please, Colress. I mean, Sableye is a nice find. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's just dim out the deck. I don't know. This is like super kind of greedy. I have 3 Colresses in there. I deserve Data Colress. You can't even. I guess like, this is I thin out. Comeback. I don't know if I would call it a comeback, but I'm trying out here. Forest Seal doesn't really do a whole lot. All right, PokéStop. I hate to use you, but it's your of course, of course. That's the way PokéStop rolls. One lousy card short because we cannot find a Colress or a Comfey. Well, you know what? You know what, guys? This is fine. Yeah, I know I'm only doing 90 to the active. I know. Sets up for a 3-prize loss mine in the future. I'm aware of my wastefulness of all these gates and stuff. I think I only have 1 gate left now. Didn't I lost on one? Oh no, I did not. But next turn, we have a huge play. 3 prizes. We can soak a hit from this Cramorant. Like also this play keeps them bench locked, so they cannot get their own Sableye. They're locked into Cramorant. So even though I know that's like not the most productive way to use those energies, I think is the correct play. If this Sableye gets bossed, that is horrible. But just trust. They don't have boss. No, take my stop away. Mean. At least I'm finally guaranteed to use Sableye next turn. I can retreat and rope and get there. But is it worthwhile to keep my opponent bench locked and like sort of go for like a huge 5-prize play? Something to consider. What sort of puts me off from doing that is how many they haven't spent a single card yet, so they could like clear that damage. Something I'm not that late in the game where I want to keep them bench locked. Yeah, I think I just go for the big 3-prize play, take out Manaphy, do all that. But they probably don't have a ton of ways to recover Manaphy. There is a card finally. But then being able to take a prize card is really good. Hoping that for Radiant Greninja to be able to sponge a hit. But and we also milled Bravery Charms, like that's kind of scuffed. How many lost in cards? That's 10. That's 10. Alright, well now all the cards are coming down. Let's see, how many? Okay, just 2 cards. Alright guys. Like, I wish I had the Snorlax for early in this game. Perhaps made a misplay and like should have backed out water instead. This is why like I can't play LZB. Like I'm way too I overanalyze things. I think I probably should just. Alright, Super Odd. So yeah, I need more cards. I like need to see more cards. Alright, we can finally get even deeper into the deck. That is good, and that is good. Alright. I can bench the Sableye to play on the Roxanne. I play an escape rope. I can put the water on the. I can stash the water on the Comfey for the pivot, or do I just throw it on Greninja so I can Moonlight next turn without having to spend gates? That's an interesting call. I think I'll just slap it on the Greninja just so like if I get roxed, I'm like in a better spot. That, and then we lost mine 2, 2. Okay. So 2, 2, and then we gotta put 1 on a Comfey, I guess. We'll put it on one of the bench guys. So 3-prize play, jumping back into the lead. Imagine you're able to do this last turn though. That would have been cracked. Oops. We're good. Like now my opponent has some work to do. Like they still have to. They have to get down Manaphy with Radiant Greninja 2 energies on it. Have to get Manaphy. And they also have to find a way to attack this turn. They really do not want to swing with, I guess, like, if they know my list, they know that swinging with E2 is okay. Because I only play Crab. But I don't know how closely Blaziken knows my list. It did feel kind of bad to Lost Zone the Rod, but just having just getting to the bottom. We have Klara double recycler, so we should have just enough recovery to finish this one. Like there are 3 prize cards, and they probably don't have too much recovery of their own. Like they have to get down. I guess they could KO Greninja, but then I can just Klara and Gate and win it. Klara recycler Gate and win it. The Lost Box Mirror is always super spicy. Like, I was able to lost mine first. Like, through all that we went through, I was still able to lost mine first. That's kind of wild. It looks like Blaziken will be dropping a lost mine. Bravery Charm. I guess it doesn't really matter that much with these other easy targets. Using Art without playing Super Rod, I suppose that's good for us. Maybe it's a good thing that Radiant Greninja did not get punched into last turn. Vacuum, don't want me taking any advantage of that art. I think we're still good. I guess if Manaphy comes down, like I'm sort of doubting Manaphy comes down with, I mean, it means there's no Super Rod. There's just a Roxanne. I wonder if it's better to keep the art in play, so like, and not use it, and then if you have Super Rod, that's instantly Manaphy, because like how many Ball Surge cards have we seen? I guess only one Nast. There's probably 2 more, but like maybe there's actually, yeah, see, if I think that like there's really not a lot of value I can get out of Artazon at this point. Like my board is already established. I guess like I can get, if I have my own rod, I can get back Manaphy. Like I played 2 rods. That could be all my rods. I think they definitely should have held on to the art. Or should not have just burned it. Yeah, they're digging. Still has ample switch cards though. Just 2 cart, 2 rope. There's another rope. I guess just 3 rope and 2 cart. There's Manaphy. Double Manaphy? Oh shoot. Oh no, I missed the rod. I was looking at the Lost Zone. Okay, that's pretty good. Well, okay. This is interesting. It's really going to depend on what. I don't think you should target. I think you should just put 8s and then 2-2. That is not the correct play. Because I just leave you bench locked. And you can't ever capitalize on that. I guess you still have 5 that you can put around elsewhere. And my hand's absolutely dead. How many cards do I have left? I have 3 and they're all gone. So yeah, I think this is gonna be an L, guys. Yeah, I just 1 turn too slow on the Sableye. Yeah, because that's knockout. Dang. Really fortunate to play Super Rod and draw into the Manaphy, but it is what it is. What really can I do? I get knock out the active, but that like doesn't do anything. They have the Sableye already ready to go on the bench. Like if I had Hawlucha, I guess I could win. In another situation where Hawlucha would come in clutch. I don't think there's much I can do from this position. Since they're able to get down that Manaphy, that was huge. Like I don't think they sequenced it 100% correctly. Like they should have kept the Artazon to maximum outs to it, but yeah, it's gonna be all right for him. So I hate Lost Box, guys. I don't know. I just like don't. I just feel like I should do better than my record suggests, I guess. Like, I don't feel like it's always a problem with the deck, because like I do it. I know that my list is not probably optimal, but like having Dragonite does not make a difference. Like I'm still like drawing pretty similarly. I don't know, like it's probably more of a problem with the player than the deck. Yeah, dang it. I just feel like I always draw super clunky with Lost Box, and I don't know if I could sequence it better and not have that happen, or it's just bad luck. Either way, either way it sucks. Yeah, we're gonna take the L this time. Super close. Like, if we're able to get going one turn quicker, we can finish that one out. But it is what it is. Like having Bravery Charm would have been good. Just like how awkwardly we PokéStop being cringe, how awkwardly we drew. It is what it is. I get super frustrated playing Lost Box. So I way overanalyze things. I know I play it wrong. GG's plays I can. Alright, I'll do one more viewer battle if anyone in chat wants it. If not, I'll just do another ladder match. Oh, I just like. All right, go ahead. I don't know. I don't think I'm friends with you. I think like spend like a whole day off stream just playing Lost Box, trying to get better at it. I feel like I should not. Okay, no problem. Like maybe it is like luck has something to do with it. But I feel like I shouldn't always do this poorly. Like yeah, my like this could be Dragonite, Raikou. I can play more conventional list that might help things. Sure, Blaziken. But like I wouldn't like playing just switching out the Pokemon's not going to change the consistency of the deck, I guess. Oh, that's sick. That's a pretty expensive card still. That's pretty nice, Ryan. We'll just send it over when you're ready. You sent. Okay. Well, I shall come my way in just a moment. Alright. Well, I might have to restart. I assume that's you. You should already be fine into Lugia without Temple, right? I guess you like, can't one-shot. Alright. I guess you can't one-shot T-Tar. I don't know, it was like you have to have it in like right in that exact moment. It's like using Force Seal for it. Like cutting consistency for text is like always kind of susses me out. Like you should probably be fine into Lugia. You Raikou for the first knockout. It's not like respond back with stones, or I guess you can't respond into stones very well. Well, no, when they stone, you go Greninja. Well, you can't like Greninja Sableye because they should be playing Czar. Huh. Yeah, it's just like having those. Oops, I don't know what I'm doing. I get it. It's like cutting consistency feels weird, and also it depends on how big of a portion you fear that Lugia is. Like if Lugia is 6, 7, 8%, is it worth it versus just having a good card all the time? Like if there's a ton of Lugia players in your area, I 100% get it. Like if you're just like trying to beat up on those people, but if you're trying like a more broad field, I'm a bit more skeptical. So yeah, not super great going first. Because like, Artazon is like never a bad card. Like you're never like, oh crap, I drew Artazon. Like in most matchups, you're just like Temple, useless, send it to the Lost Zone. We're up against the Mirror once again. Alright, PokéStop. You know what to do. PokéStop. Why, buddy? Oh, man. So, like, I can't really tell you for like 100%. Like, if you were telling me, like, for Peoria, James, would you play? What? What? I think Bravery Charm is a underpowered card without Town Store. Like, you are probably never going to find it in the exact moment without Town Store. Like, you're gonna use Forest Seal to find it. Because you no search for that card. PokéStop is discarding it. So yeah. I'm honestly just not sold in Bravery Charm. I'd rather play Hawlucha. If you're like a one-card mirror attack, Hawlucha is much more useful. Much more impactful, I guess. You have equal searchability, I guess, and searchability, not a word, and also Hawlucha can be playable in other situations too. Like, yeah, it is another bad starter. That's really all it has against it, though. I don't know. But like in the mirror, that only stops Cram though. So like at that point in the game, I probably should have 2 Sableye set up. I can pick on whatever I want on your bench, so I can just hit around it, or I have Vacuum. I think Hawlucha is probably more versatile and more effective. Actually, I would have won that previous game if I would have had Hawlucha. I don't play it, so. Yeah, Hawlucha can, like, it can do more and probably do it better. Dang, what a busted deck. Well, I would play Hawlucha personally. Like, if you want to tech for the mirror, I'd play Hawlucha over Temple. I don't personally think the Lugia matchup is that bad, really. I guess like it's worse for the non-Kyogre builds. Because like, if you like Horn Kyogre, you should be beating it. I guess it is more sketchy. Dang it. Alright, cool. I'm gonna need a very magical Colress. Oh, Colress. Not helpful, or not immediately helpful. Nest Ball. And switches? Okay. Well, if you fear Lugia, I get it, I guess. I can see it. You just have to consider, like, is Lugia a a big enough portion of the metagame? If I were playing IRL best 3, I would have just scooped and gone to game 2 at this point. Oh man. Alright. Oh, I retreated. Good player. When will rotation be? They haven't officially said yet, so it's probably gonna be like, you know how they did it after Scarlet and Violet? Probably whatever after our first set of next year, but they haven't officially said, at least as far as I know. And is there a more versatile card you could play to beat Lugia than Temple? Like, really, Temple is good against exactly one deck, and that's it. Yeah, but Temple definitely could work. I guess like some, like, what do you mean why? What are you saying? Why about? Like, why about rotation? Or why about beating Lugia? I'm confused. I guess like something hit T-Tar for weakness, but like that's like, I guess like grass is also its, excuse me. Grass also hits what's that card called? Charizard. But like things like Shaman and Tropius are kind of bad. Why is there rotation? Oh, just to keep the game fresh. Like you can reset the card pool. It makes things that previously would not be super useful more useful. Also makes like some of the things that like essentially get older and harder to come by that they leave. Oh, I don't think this farm's bad either, but it happens every year. Just so it like always keeps the game fresh. Like there's always something new going on. Cause I have 6, like somehow. If I could get a Radiant Greninja this turn, that'd be absolutely hilarious. Bravery Charm is good, but like I really want a Comfey. Oh, that one was awful. Like it just gets really like the wider a format goes on, the more cards it gets, like the more possible broken combinations there are. So, like just like resetting like that is just pretty solid. It just levels the playing fields. Like there've been times where rotation has been kind of bad, but most of the time the deck feels super underpowered after rotation because like you're used to like all the super broken stuff in the huge format. But then like once more sets come out, decks get inherently more consistent. You missed Lower Tempest Orbit? No, I misread that. Well, but like Lugia was really the best deck. Lugia could beat anything. There was not a good Lugia player could beat any deck. There's like not, I think Lugia had a favorite match against everything with a competent player playing it. And I think there should be a viable control deck. I don't think item lock is necessarily bad for the game, but I don't think they're necessarily good either. Like I guess it just doesn't really feel good to play against an item lock deck. It doesn't really feel good to play against control. Well, it was hard for a good, because like a good player could use Lumineon over and over again to chuck the energies back in, take prizes. So it kind of came down to like you could put Miltank in the active spot, but they still like they could just disrupt your hands. They got Guru to keep energies out of their hands. It was very intricate matchup, but like usually a lot of the control players honestly weren't all that good, and like against like even Sander would lose to like Tord. Like it kind of was like when a great control player and a great Lugia player matched up, it kind of came down to luck. And that was like a dedicated Lugia hard counter deck. Like that was as like far as you could go basically. Just gonna knock out Cram. Okay. I'm actually only down 2 prizes somehow. Like we could definitely win this. Crab. Okay. And then like all my gates. Tragic. But so are they. They're down 3 gates, aren't they? They have the 4th in there. Yeah, it's still floating around. I probably not play it in a tournament just because it's like not ultra competitive and like I'm playing to win. But I could play it like in like a casual viewer battle stream or something. Yeah, but Regidrago's fun. It's just like not all that good, so it's like kind of like tough to warrant playing it. Alright, let's go do that. Honestly, finding a card off this, I even have a card left. I do actually. Alright, see you, Blaziken. I need Comfey at this point. Alright, so let's do this. I'll respect my opponent and put down what? Oh, I prize Manaphy? I guess I never really got to search my deck. That Nest Ball is my... Oh, no, I lost it early on. What am I thinking? Pro plays. Alright, guys. Oh, no problem, Blaziken. No problem. I'm... Oh, man. I've played so horribly today. Okay, we're gonna do this. This. Come on. No, I miss Lugia actually now. I miss Lugia. I don't know, not that I dislike playing Lost Box, I just like seem not to play it very well. So it's like kind of frustrating. Like I know I should be better at this deck than I actually am. I think I wanted to play something different because I got like a couple complaints of people being like, stop playing Lugia, like play something else. I was like, okay, fine. So, and like also I was kind of getting, I wanted to play something different. Like I played like 10 tournaments in a row with Lugia, so like, okay, let's try a different tournament. Let's just see if we can do well with another deck. And it did not go too well today. But it's fine. Like we're learning, we're trying. Lost Box is a deck I need to get better at. It's just trial and error with Oh, let's go, Captain. It's okay. None of you guys ever feel like you have to like tune into like every stream. Like I appreciate anyone and everyone who shows up for any duration of time. I understand being busy. I totally get that. My opponent does have to be careful and play around the crab. I can't let themselves get too low. Klara. Oh no. Radiant Greninja is pretty much just game if they have it. Nope, just a Sableye. Okay, okay. English essays? Dang. Alright, I can go KO these two guys on the bench, put yeah, that's a good play. Okay. Like yeah, I'm like never like ungrateful, be like really, I'm just super thankful that there are people who show up to the streams, want to watch. It's pretty awesome, honestly. Okay, let's put back in Manaphy, Sableye, and a Psychic. Okay. I don't really need Kyogre. I mean, yeah, Kyogre is just too much at this point, but I got everything that I needed. Art down the Manaphy. Benching the other Sableye is sort of weird. Like also mentioning Crab is too. Okay. Have I spent all my courses? Is that just all of them? Yeah, it is. Okay, I'm gonna like set up checkmate here. And hopefully like I can play around Roxanne this way. Hopefully this is enough. I didn't need to recycle it. I didn't need to. Yeah, we can KO both of these guys. Yeah, we can say bye to their bench. Get down to 2 prizes. This is where we wish we had boss. Like, they can take 2 prizes. I have no way of messing with their hands. Like, I'm kind of just reliant on them. Doing the best I can here. Like, they have 1 Klara, 1 Rod. I think there's another Rod in here. So that could be all the Pokemon recovery. But also, I didn't want to bench the other Sableye because then I just, like... I have art to always find it. Like, the kind of sus thing about benching or dropping the art is, like, super broad automatically Manaphy. Oh, man. Like, I have it next turn if they don't. They just, with how few cards they have left, they probably should have it. So there's a gear, so if they have a Klara left, they have access to it. You don't always see double Klara and Turbo, but it's like not unheard of either. These Lost, I've like Like my third or fourth mirror today. Always so close. Hey, I might have something for you. All right. That's funny, Captain. If we're getting sniped, they know the crab exists, but maybe they don't. Like, that's funny. It's like knowing crab is there, they're like motivated to play suboptimally. Like, drawing cards is good, but they can't do it. Okay. Maybe I should have just gone 8 and taken the knockout. And like try to set up like a 3-prize. Did I have set up a 3-prize lost mine? Oh, it went. Wow. My opponent like didn't even like try to play Colress or anything. Like, must not have had Rod left. Like, if you have Rod, you definitely dig for it. Like with Arts. Alright, cool. That was a very scuffed game. But we're gonna get there. You know, I asked like Roxanne, didn't really matter since I put everything on the board. That game looked horrible. Like, that game started awfully. So being able to win that one was kind of miraculous. But alright, GG's. Lost Fox is a ton of fun when it works, but also like so frustrating when it like does not want to cooperate. But GG, did you not have your Super Rod left? Like, could you not have dug for a rod? Oh, you had Klara in hand? Oh no! Yeah, you definitely should use Klara. You win if you use Klara. Oh man, yeah, you win if you drop Klara. It's okay. It's just for fun. So like, in conclusion, it isn't so much that this build of Lost Box is bad. It might be suboptimal. I'm just like kind of, the jury's still out on the crab. The players need to get better, and I'm sure with some more optimal luck, things could have gone better. But I want to thank you guys so much for showing up. I'm gonna call it a night here, and I don't know when I'll be back streaming next. Probably Monday, realistically, but maybe tomorrow, perhaps Sunday evening. But I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll just see you in the next one.